Hey everybody, I'm gonna build some shelves. They're gonna be 8 feet tall, 3 feet wide, 6 feet long. Basically like this. 8 feet tall, 6 feet wide, and 3 feet wide. No, 6 feet long, 3 feet wide. So basically it's gonna have, that's the, 2x4 going up on each corner. Like that. Sections of that being connected by two 2x4s running across like that, and so there's going to be a reinforcement in the middle, and that's pretty much it, the plan. And then the squares on the bottom, I'm going to add little stubbies, like an extra piece of 2x4 on the bottom to kind of stabilize it, so it won't, so if anybody tries to lean on it, it won't easily come back and forth like that. You'll see. So I'm going to be recording most of this on my phone, not my camcorder. Two reasons. One, my camcorder has a lot of stuff on the tripod and there's not a lot of room in here right now. As you can see why I need shelves. So, and I don't want to be stumbling over it. I only have a little bit amount of space to move around here. Second, I'm going to be trying to do this fast because it's going to be 107 today. And it's already noon. And yeah, so, but let's get started. So just to identify the problem, so these shelves are going to be in here permanent, but the garage door, this metal piece right here, is 7 feet and 3 inches tall. The roof is about 8.5 inches tall, which is okay. But if I build this outside, the outside frames of the shelf, I won't be able to assemble it outside and then drag it in here because it won't fit. So I'd have to do the sides first, bring them inside, and then nail them in here, and then stand them up in there. So that's what I'm going to have. Okay, what I'm doing now is I'm going to measure 2 feet, because these are going to be the combiners, I guess, if you want to call them that. These are going to run perpendicular to the studs that are going vertical. So these are going to go like that and connect to the studs that are going up. So I'm going to run 2 feet sections here because I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of them. I'm going to need 6 of them. So 6 times 2, that's 12. I'm going to use 2 of these sticks already for that. So yeah. Let's see here. 2 feet. Okay, and I'm gonna keep going like that. What to do is I'm gonna get all my 2x4s and cut them to 6 feet, and well, not all of them. I need 4 that are gonna be 8 feet tall. I actually need 6 of them that are gonna be 8 feet tall. And then I'm gonna need, wait, yeah, okay. But I need yeah, then I'm going to need a few that are 6 feet across. Okay. Alright, so I got the first piece, and now I'm going to use that as a template and mark the rest, which I already did. There. And I'm going to use this to draw a line on there. Well, you're not going to be able to see me drawing the line because I need to release the camera. Alright, there we go. Alright, so basically got the first of the 3 sets of frames going. Got that there. I'm gonna do another one there, and then leave the top open. And then I'm gonna do the exact same thing for the other sets, but I'm just gonna stack them on here, use this as a frame, and just quickly, I'm gonna stack the other 2x4s on top of this, then another one of these, and just pencil them all in, make it easier. Yeah. Okay, it's 107 right now, so I had to take a little break. But basically, so that's the bottom frame. That's the middle of the thing. Got it on top. I'm aligning the woods so I can just kind of like a cookie cutter, so I can do this faster. Thinking about it, next time I'm going to have a mount for my phone or my camcorder. But next time I'm going to have a lot more room because I'm going to clear all this shit out of here. Okay, so it's coming along. Today it's only 100 degrees, it's not 107. So
I don't think that's right. It ain't supposed to be like that.
there we go, it's coming along. Gonna put the plywood on top of there. So these are the supports for the plywood here. I'm gonna put another one in the middle. And yeah. So, because I'm gonna put the heaviest weight here in the middle and on the bottom. But at the top is gonna be nothing but lightweight. So I'm just gonna use these as to hold the plywood. But here I'm gonna put heavier shit, so I'm gonna use that, put one in the middle, and then this one here. Also the same thing on the bottom. Once I put another one of those, obviously. And but yeah, so it's kind of crooked a little bit, but it's because I used old wood and it was kind of warped. But I'm gonna fix that. So don't worry about that. But so far so good. Okay. So I got the things for the plywood now, both. I'm gonna do the top later. Then I need to start putting shit on the shelves because I can't fit shit in here. So come on here. Got the plywood up here. I already measured it. It's gonna be 2 feet wide and 47 3/4 inch long. So I'm gonna cut that next. Cut that side. Now I'm gonna cut this side like that. All right, about to cut the second sheet. I got the bottom layer on there. Ready to roll, son. Got that on there. Got that the second level. The third level, I'm gonna do that tomorrow. And I still gotta fix this other leg here segment. But yeah. There she goes. She's coming along now. Should be alright. Alright, so I got both shelves on here. Later on I'm gonna do the third one. I know what you're thinking, that shit's pretty high. But we're only gonna throw light shit up there. So all the heavy shit's gonna go here. Okay, so this time I'm doing the third section of it with less space, shorter space intervals in between for the shelving because I wanted more space. So more storage space. So that's about maybe 1 7/8. Maybe about 1 foot and less than 7/8. And then the next one's gonna be about 1.5 feet, maybe. So, because obviously the higher we go, the less heavy we're gonna put shit up there. So I wanted more storage compartments for smaller shit. But eventually I'm gonna have to build shelves on the other side of the garage. Maybe smaller, like for smaller shit. Maybe on this side somewhere, or maybe back there somewhere. But look at all this shit we got here in the middle. There's a trailer in here if you don't, no, you can't see it. But look at my mobile fucking thing that I have for
It's safe.
my fucking miter saw. That's it's unsafe for sure. But yeah, so I got shit in there I'm putting in there now, like oars, and I got my hammer stored over there. And I even had an impromptu piece of plywood that I'm going to use up there. It doesn't cover the full length of it, but that's okay because we're not going to put heavy shit up there anyways. And I don't have a beam going across the middle to support the weight. But again, we're not going to put heavy shit up there. But at the same time, I'm thinking I might have to go ahead and just put a beam across there just in case through the middle because it is cheap plywood. So I'm going to put a beam going like that. And it's a little rotted on the left side, but it's okay. It'll be all right. We're not, like I said, we're not going to put heavy shit up there. And then the other section is going to go right over there. So I'm going to have to pull this a little bit back, but it touches the ceiling pretty much. We only have an 8-foot ceiling here. But yeah, I'm going to keep going with this and then reinstall it. And then I know this is a quick video. Some people are going to be like, you didn't show us enough. You're terrible. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, it is what it is.
All right, got the other piece going. Don't worry about my server. Don't look at that. So about to hook it up to the rest of this shit. And so far so good. I can climb on it and it'll hold me. So that's the important thing. Alright, so it's coming along. So I got the other section on the other side right there. And I put this long ass piece of board here to join the other segment. And then from there I went up another 4 feet horizontal. And then put another one of these things to make it like that, you know. But I put this so it'll keep them both together. Now each section will stand by itself, each one of these shelf sections. But the reason I'm putting them together with this piece of wood is semi-temporary, semi-permanent, because if we have to move them, I could just knock this piece of wood out, knock it out this way, and then I can move each one individually. Or if I leave it the way it is, then that way if little kids come in here and start jumping on here, this whole thing won't flip over. So it's
Something ain't right here.
kind of a way to keep it better stabilized all in one piece. It makes it harder to flip over basically. Then, so I am going to also add some more pieces in the back to reinforce it diagonally, but I'm going to do that later once the video is done. That's like beyond the basics. But yeah, this was just a quick video on what I'm doing. Yeah, look how much more room we got. Look at that shit. And we're still not done stacking shit on top of there. Now you can actually see the fucking floor of the garage. Alright, big difference. Big amount of space now. More of an echo. Proper table. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. It's like, oh yeah, that thing's bending a little bit. I know. It's because that computer weighs a lot. That's my backup server right there. It's my backup server. But anyways, I'm going to put a little beam, little 2x4 on the bottom to support it. But besides that, yeah, I mean, like, share, subscribe, and everything. Questions and all that. Yeah, I'm not an expert. Love you. Bye.
Please like and subscribe.